our module, we are going to discuss syntactic ergativity. So far we have discussed the notion of ergativity and split ergativity and demonstrated it with suitable examples. What we should do is, in this section, we show that ergative subjects exhibit the properties of a subject, and hence they too are identical to non-nominative subjects in terms of their syntactic behavior. Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, Kashmiri, Marathi and Konkani, the verb agrees with the nominative case mark subject, like in Hindi, Urdu, or it would agree with the direct object, which is not case marked, as in 2 above. Now the question is, does the subject in Hindi, Urdu, though it is ergative case marked, exhibit any properties of a nominative subject, or does it lose its properties, all the properties of a subject? Okay, let's now look at it. Another important point that you have to notice is, in Hindi, Urdu, and in many other Indo-Aryan languages, the direct object may be nominative case marked, or they can be case marked by an overt specificity marker, which is generally labeled as the accusative case mark. In Tibeto-Burman languages, you may have, and the indirect object in Tibeto-Burman languages, in Indo-Aryan languages, what is the syntactic evidence in support of the ergative subject as a subject? What is the syntactic evidence that we can provide? Let us see. Normally, agreement is taken as a good test to determine subjecthood. But when you have an ergative case marker with the subject in Hindi or Punjabi or Urdu or Kashmiri, the subject agreement marker does not surface. So let us keep agreement separate, and let us look at other cases where you have these 4 tests I am going to suggest are conjunction reduction, the ergative subject as an antecedent to an anaphor, controller of big pro in infinitival clauses, and the controller of big pro in conjunctive participle clauses. You know what conjunction reduction is, and you know what an anaphor is, and what we mean by an antecedent to an anaphor. And you also know what we mean by big pro, and each big pro requires a controller. And you also know, I am sure, what the conjunctive participles are in South Asian languages. So let us look at, these are the 4 tests we observe to determine subjecthood. You have motherhood. Here we have, in linguistics we are discussing about subjecthood. So let's take a sentence such as 7. Ravi ne khana khaya. This again from Hindi, Urdu. Ravi ne khana khaya aur picture dekhi. Here there are 2 sentences. Ravi ne khana khaya. Ravi ate food, and picture dekhi, where the subject is dropped. So you have he saw the picture. But you can drop it and say, drop the subject of the second conjunct, namely picture dekhi, Ravi ne picture dekhi, and have the sentence, Ravi ne khana khaya aur picture dekhi. That is, though the subject is ergative case marked, the subject which is Ravi is ergative case marked, Ravi still triggers conjunction reduction like a nominative subject does. For example, take a sentence with the nominative subject. Ravi खाना खाता है और पिक्चर देखता है. So Ravi, nominative case mark subject, खाना, food or meal, खाता है, eats, and picture देखता है, he watches a picture. So whatever a nominative subject can do, an ergative subject also can do, namely conjunction reduction. It participates in conjunction reduction. So रवि ने खाना खाया और पिक्चर देखी is a conjoint structure where you have the second conjunct, the subject of the second conjunct is deleted. In sentence number 8, you have, let's take the sentence in English first. Every child praised himself. Himself is an anaphor. So himself has the antecedent every child. So in Hindi, हर एक बच्चे ने अपने आप को सराहा. अपने आप को is a complex anaphor occurring in the direct object position, and it has the antecedent every child, हर एक बच्चा, and since the verb is transitive and it is in the perfective aspect, you have ne with the subject. So हर एक बच्चे ने अपने आप को सराहा. So हर एक बच्चा, though it is ergative case marked, can function like an antecedent to the anaphor अपने आप, just as a nominative subject does. Let's take an example from Kashmiri. Salim saw himself in the mirror. Saliman, which panun pan on his manz. Saliman, Salim ergative case marked, which saw panun pan himself on his manz in the mirror. Kashmiri is a verb, though Kashmiri is a verb final language, it exhibits some features like a non-verb final language, where if you have only a single verb, that verb comes to the right of the subject. So this is called V2 phenomenon, and Kashmiri is a V2 language. So you have in sentence number 9, the verb, the anaphor, panun pan, has the antecedent Salim, which is ergative case marked. Therefore, an ergative case marked subject can be an antecedent to an anaphor. Let's take Mizo. Zawa, a sentence, Zawa hates himself. Zawa amale ama ain hua. Here you have Zawa is the subject. Amale ama is an anaphor, which is the direct object. A is the third singular subject. In is the direct verbal reflexive. Hua is the verb to hate. So, as we have seen, since the verb is transitive, you have to have the ergative case marked with the subject. But in 10 we see that there is no ergative case marked at all. Why? Because your direct object is co-indexed with the subject. In such cases, the ergative case marker does not occur with the subject Zawa. But still, Zawa functions like an antecedent to amale ama. So you have Zawan amale ama ain hua. Zawa saw himself as a controller of pro. That is, an ergative case marker can be a controller for pro. So let's take a sentence such as number 11. 11 is, सब लड़कियां कबड्डी खेलना चाहते हैं. सब लड़कियां कबड्डी खेलना चाहती हैं. All the girls want to play the kabaddi game. So here, लड़कियां, सब लड़कियां is the subject. खेलना is the embedded verb which is in its infinitable form, and the subject of the embedded clause is big pro. And who is the antecedent for the big pro? The subject of the matrix clause. सब लड़कियां कबड्डी खेलना चाहती हैं. That is what we notice here in sentence number 11. You have a nominative subject that is the controller of a pro. Okay. Now let's take a sentence with an ergative case marker and see whether the ergative case mark subject can be the controller of a pro. In sentence number 11, as you can see, सब लड़कियों ने कबड्डी खेलनी चाहिए. All the girls wanted to play kabaddi. So here chahi is in the past tense, the verb is transitive, which is in the perfective aspect. Therefore, you have an ergative case mark subject, and this ergative case mark subject is the controller of big pro in sentence number 12. The next test would be an ergative case mark subject can be the controller of a pro in a conjunctive participle construction. We have seen in our unit so far that South Asian languages have the conjunctive participle construction where you have only one finite verb at the end and all the rest in a complex clause or in a compound clause are in the non-finite form. For example, let's take an example. In 13, you have the subject in the nominative case. बच्चे खूब खेलकर थक गए. The children, having played a lot, got tired. Here, the children is nominative case marked, and it is the controller of big pro. Big pro is, you have a big pro because you have a conjunctive participle in the embedded clause. Therefore, the subject cannot overtly occur. So you have a big pro. So this big pro has its antecedent, the children. Now in sentence number 14, you have an ergative case mark subject. बच्चों ने खूब खेलकर आराम किया. The children played very well and rested. बच्चों ने is an ergative case mark subject, and it is the controller of big pro in the embedded clause. So in this unit, we have shown that ergative subjects, first we have discussed what ergativity is, when the subject is ergative case marked, and what are the syntactic properties of an ergative case mark subject in contrast to the nominative case mark subject. We have shown that the ergative case marker exhibits all the syntactic properties like a nominative case mark subject, namely an antecedent to an anaphor, controller of pro in the infinitable constructions, and also as the controller of pro in the conjunctive participle construction. In Pukichin language also, we find the same phenomenon occurring, and hence we can conclude that though the subject is ergative case marked, it exhibits all the properties of a syntactic subject except for agreement in Indo-Aryan languages. We also try to discuss the syntactic properties of the ergative subject, namely the ergative subject participates in conjunction reduction just as a nominative subject does. It can be, the ergative subject can be an antecedent to an anaphor. The ergative subject is the controller of big pro in infinitable constructions. And lastly, the ergative subject can be the controller of big pro in the conjunctive participle construction. Thank you.